We're back, everybody. Refresh those
Are we?
feeds. We are now. I've made certain
Doc O
of it.
got us.
Doc O did what doctors do, which is fight an infection.
Crash Twitch streams.
Yeah. It's what doctors do.
That's what I would do as a doctor.
Anyway.
That's why I know I must never take the oath.
Oh, the Hippocratic Oath?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to fix your cam. It's all kinds of screwy. I was telling them that we were both late to the stream because of the high-speed chase, and I was trying to articulate the guy whose car got hit being arrested.
Oof.
Like, very, very strange.
Yeah.
And the first time the newscasters noticed, and they're like, "It seems that a man is hurt, and cops are helping him." And like they had violently
And they're
thrown this guy
visibly like standing on him with
I know,
handcuffs
yeah,
in
like
their
knee
hands.
on his head. It's
Yeah.
just like, okay. But anyway, I want to know how to make
They're
a
helping.
crudité in Joe Biden's
Okay.
America.
Okay.
Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants.
They added shit on top of it. Can I please just watch the video?
You don't want the commentary.
I don't want anything.
You don't want to know why he's bad. You just want to watch him chop.
I know why he's bad, because he's a doctor,
Right.
and you can't trust medical professionals.
100%.
I will continue without supporting this site. Just give me a link to the video. God damn, everyone has to like... This is the problem with America. Puppy killing, cousin sex, crudités. Dr. House's most what the fuck moments. Yeah, that guy did kill 300 dogs. And
Yeah.
almost won.
Yeah, it was close.
Wegner's crudité video.
I think it would
here
have
we
been
go.
less close if not for the health issues.
Yeah, that debate did not help. Big Fett. Boba Fetterman.
What's
Thought
his
I'd do some
deal?
grocery
John Fetterman?
Yeah.
Just
What's he
a
got
big-
going on?
He's just a big guy. I mean, he's like a
Okay.
small government guy that's like, I'm gonna take this to Washington. And I think he's had some policies that are like a little bit less progressive, but overall he's like very much like a man of the people type dude. I don't really know specifically all of his stances, but he's like,
You don't give
I don't
a
know.
shit.
I like him. Like if he has questionable things like views and he's like a progressive, it's probably about like gun control or something.
You know.
Like that's how that shit seems to go. Anyway, it's a wet night in Duluth. Let's watch the crudité video. I need it. I love it. I want to have it.
Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité, right? So here's a broccoli. That's $2. Not a ton of broccoli there. Here's some asparagus. That's $4. Yep.
Is this
Carrots.
about inflation or something?
Yeah.
That's $4 more. That's $10 of vegetables there, and then we need some guacamole. That's $4 more. She loves salsa. Yeah, salsa there.
For the
$6.
crudité.
Go to fucking
Let's do a
Food for
shortage of
Less.
salsa. Guys, that's $20.
Go to
for
grocery
crudité. This doesn't
outlet,
include the
bargain
tequila.
market.
I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden.
Go to El
thank for this.
Super.
Oh yeah, he said we got Joe Biden to thank for this at the end.
Biden to thank
Oh,
for this.
okay.
So
This doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous.
Tequila.
And we got Joe Biden to thank for this.
then we got Joe Biden.
Wow. Wow. Incredible.
You got the dinner zoomies? Yeah, I'm gonna pull this chair out. Okay, you went crazy. Never mind. She's going fucking
What
nuts.
about Aldi? He doesn't have an Aldi near him?
In PA? I'm not sure.
I don't know. He's not in Pennsylvania. This is a
No, he's at
This is a Los
Redner's. He's at Redner's, and he mixed it up with Wegmans. That's why he says
which
Wegner's.
is a different grocery store.
It's worlds apart, apples and oranges.
You think he's actually there though?
I mean, this is unless it's an extremely convincing deep fake, or he's been keyed in a really impressive show.
I'm thinking.
Hey,
That's
oh,
what
are
I'm
you
thinking.
Are you thinking Crudegate?
Yep. I think this is Crudegate.
Anyway,
You know, also this brings up an interesting point.
I'm curious to hear what you think about what this point is.
Guacamole prices outside of California should not be accounted for anything
Absolutely.
because we are probably the only state in the union that has moderately priced avocados.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines of freshness.
Well, yeah, they're the only ones that taste good, certainly, and are fresh, but they're also like avocados are fucking expensive outside of California.
I'm looking up Bobert. What's her deal? She's just one of those like
Just
right-wing
yeah,
idiots.
just a like alt yeah, but like a pretty alt right.
Alt-right or
Not-
QAnon? Because I feel
that's
like
a good
Marjorie
question.
Taylor Greene went all the way past the like
I think
off
closer
to the right and then broke the scale.
closer to MTG. Yeah. I think like pretty down there. Yeah, people are saying she's a QAnon.
She's a cute people are saying.
Did she hold an office before this?
I don't
She
know.
did have she was like a one term, right? Like this was a re-election for her. Oh no.
I
Yeah,
don't think
she did.
so. She did?
Someone I'm getting
So they're
I'm
saying
getting
that she owned a
conflicting.
restaurant?
I've just been hearing about it for so long. I figured that she was
Well, that's
around,
what
but
these people do so well.
make you think they've been around for a while.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just like that, they're gone.
Oh, she was a restaurant owner. That was her big claim to fame.
You know who else was a restaurant owner? Was Kimball Musk. The cowboy hat toting brother of Twitter CEO Elon Musk.
Unfortunately,
Who looks even dumber than his brother.
Unfortunately, it does seem to have been a very close race.
Yeah. Seems like. Everything's bad.
Oh, hang on. She owned Shooter's Grill, a restaurant in Rifle, Colorado, where staff members were encouraged to openly carry firearms.
Well, yeah. I can't believe she's not winning.
Okay, so she did have a campaign in. No, she won in 2020.
Oh.
So she was an incumbent. Yes.
That's I believe it. Hold on. Yeah, Laura.
I was just getting
American
conflicting
politician.
info from the.
Yeah, she serves as the U.S. representative for Colorado's 3rd congressional district.
I think Colorado is one of those weird states where it's like you think of it as like this like a Oregon, where you sort of think of it as this very blue place, but then it's like no, there's a lot of
red.
there's a whole lot of deeply
Well, at a certain point,
extremist white
if you have a
supremacy.
state big enough to spread out, it's gonna go red. It seems.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's
if
got
you've
that
got
kind of
room.
like Western thing,
I know.
Colorado
yeah.
legalized mushrooms? Good for you.
That's sick.
If you're there, I guess. It seems like you are.
I'm looking up Jason Bobert, her husband, who looks basically, he looks really good. He looks like
He kind of looks like
he's
he
a
looks
really
like Dwight.
good-looking guy. I've never seen such a square
he
head.
holding?
I don't think it's probably a sign decrying that Muslims have rights or that guns.
Yeah, something
don't.
like that. I think he is a predator. Yeah, I think you're right, Dusty Reyes. I'm pretty sure there was quite a bit about him.
Yeah,
I didn't really follow these two. I just like I mean, I voted, of course, for them.
Yeah, I mean, you changed your address to your in-laws.
I changed my address. Not my in-law. I had to find someone who was willing to let me live there for 3 weeks.
Apparently, yeah, her husband was driving drunk, and her kids were speeding on the street too, in a dune buggy.
Yeah. Great.
I'm not really totally clear.
But this is someone I would just see pop up in Twitter every once in a while.
I
It's
guess
just like,
I
oh,
didn't really
got a
keep a
new-
handle on it. Here's 5
got a
fast
new
facts
piece of shit.
about Jason, and it's Jayson. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, Johnny Strellock in the chat dropped some heat about them.
They met when she showed his dick to when he. Oh wait, yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah.
He showed his dick to her at a bowling alley when she was underage. Yes, this I remember.
Woo.
Yeah. That's one hell of a meet cute. Their third son was born in the front seat of his truck. Well, I mean, it's kind of a travesty that they weren't all born in the cabin of an F-150. Or maybe 350, I would say. This is a 350-looking guy. Yeah, was accused of exposing himself to young women, including a teen girl at a bowling alley in 2004. And was also arrested on a domestic violence charge. Okay, so full-on scumbag.
What a gem.
Okay, was a well site supervisor. Don't really care about that. Jason and Lauren Boebert's restaurant has been accused of public health violations after 80 people got sick from pulled pork sliders they served at a rodeo.
Pulled pork sliders. I don't know why that's the funniest food to give 80 people food poisoning at a rodeo with, but
they're lined up like flood refugees or in from a hurricane, but each one gets one pulled pork slider that gives them the runs.
I get food poisoning from ramen constantly. And
really?
It's yeah, and it's almost completely put me off of ramen.
The egg, the pork?
No.
The broth?
I think it's the broth.
What's in the broth that's making you have this kind of reaction?
It's the tonkatsu broth. So it's like that 16-hour pork broth, and I think anything that's cooking for 16 hours, you're running into danger.
I mean,
the danger
16
zone
hours
there.
before we go live, I'm cooking on what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like 2 or 3 times
dangerous.
now I've gotten food poisoning.
You seem to get food poisoning fairly often.
Not that often.
No, like every weekend you're like, I have food poisoning.
Yeah, every weekend isn't that often. That's pretty normal, actually.
You're building up your tolerance to raw white meat.
Yeah. I can't do Japanese soups.
Sue me, okay? What do you want from me? Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I can't do Japanese soup.
It sucks because ramen's like one of the only soups that I'm actually like, I'll be like, I want to eat soup.
So yeah, it's getting colder here in LA. It rained a lot the past couple days. It's been brisk and autumnal, and I'm hearing now that my partner in streaming is anti-soup for the most part.
Not anti-soup. I think it's insane to be like, I'm going to have soup as a meal, except for pozole.
Okay.
Which is that's a class A. What am I looking for?
Soup.
Powertrain. No.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Continue.
What's the award they win? It's like a name.
Power and Associates.
JB Power level soup right there is pozole. JD Power winning soup.
JD Power. Yeah. Powertrain.
I like the torque on a bread bowl every once in a while, because that's at least, it's got some you got bread meat in there to fill it out. But like I never think
torque.
No, you got bread meat in there to fill it out.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah.
But no, almost never crave soup because it's not a meal. It's a side
What about Progresso?
Dish.
Or is it Campbell's? It's a soup.
What
that
about
eats like
Progresso? I ate so much of that shit when I was like, working part-time and doing whatever.
I'll eat soup. Well, especially if I've gone to the dentist. But like, I'm a big soup eater. I love soup. I like putting hot sauce on it.
Here's what I like.
That's good for
soup in a sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, you're a Panera 2 for 2 special.
No, not a Panera. You break up, you crack open a can of Campbell's or whatever the fuck you're eating, Progresso, Hearty soups, and then you make like a grilled cheese.
I'm eating Hungry Man
grilled
soups.
ham and cheese, grilled turkey and cheese.
I love a grilled sandwich.
And then you're dunking all night long in that broth. And you let that broth sit out for 16 hours, and you keep eating it the next day.
Patrick, yeah, here's some good. I mean, like, I know, yes, soup and sandwich, classic combo. I love it. But we're
Right.
getting distracted. We're talking about soup, and if you talk about sandwiches, I'm gonna want to talk about sandwiches. But like, what about a chowder or a bisque? You know, a soup that's got some body.
Well, a seafood soup is a no-no 100% of the time.
Yeah,
I'm not
see-
eating a seafood soup.
How
You
are
know, a
you?
fish has no place in broth.
It's not
That's
even
just a
broth at
standard.
that point. It's
That
like
is
a
a JD
slurry.
Power rule.
That is not a JD Power
Yeah.
rule. I don't understand how you're so valiantly willing to be wrong on a broadcast. You know,
It's not wrong. First of all, fish
it
in a
is
soup
wrong.
is
It's
horrid.
not. It's not like they put
Uh,
like a whole branzini in like a vat and then serve it to you.
I'm not saying they put a whole branzini in a vat and then serve it to you.
Whoa!
I never said
hey,
once that I
hey,
think they put a whole
whoa,
branzini
hey.
in a vat and serve it to you.
Easy.
I'm saying I don't want fucking
What-
fish. I don't want fish in wet broth.
What about? Well, I'm not. It's not like a traditional fish. We're talking about crustacean, shellfish. You know?
No,
because
I mean,
it's
that's
not
even
like.
worse. I don't
Yes,
want-
I've
I
had
don't-
smoked
I don't want
salmon chowder.
clams. Ugh, no.
It was.
I
in
don't
a
like
Red
salmon
Bull. It's
either.
pretty
I'm
good.
not a
Yeah, you're not a
salmon.
big salmon guy.
And
All right. Well,
did you
then
say
we'll
and Red Bull? Your
And
salmon
so-
and Red Bull soup?
Red Bull. Although I do have Red Bull.
Red Bull and salmon soup?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it peach Red Bull?
It's that's the new Irish
Hang
car
on
bomb.
a second. Hang on a second.
What?
Hey! Can you weigh in on fish soups if you have a moment?
Now he clearly already
Fish
knows the way
soups.
she feels about this. Otherwise, he wouldn't be bringing her in.
Yeah. So is fish soup a good food?
No.
Thank you.
No, stop,
Can you explain
stop.
why?
You're pitching it wrong.
Well, what kind of is it like
Any-
white people fish soup or like Mexican fish soup?
You don't like either. I know you don't like either.
Then why you're
I
bringing
won't
in
talk about-
a biased
I don't like
judge?
fish. I like seafood.
Don't say you don't like fish. But do you like clam soup?
I can't see Denise. I can't even talk to Denise.
I'll eat it.
You'll eat it, but you don't like it.
I don't-
You can't-
What?
I mean, you don't have to be on camera if you want.
You don't have to be. I can look
It's
in
not my
Discord
favorite,
actually.
but I will eat it.
So it's
What
a
about,
hard,
what
it's a
about, like-
hard no. You'll eat
What
it to
about
be
like
polite.
lobster?
Like if I'm at someone's home and they offer me clam soup, I'm gonna
When
eat
is
clam
when?
soup.
Okay, when is that happening? Sorry, I'm not to betray my own
Other wants to know when is that
side,
happening.
but when is
I
that?
don't
happening?
know.
If I'm at someone's
Wait.
house and they offer me clam soup,
Move
what
on from the
are
clam
you
soup
talking-
being offered at a home.
What
What
are
is
you
your next
talking
question about lobster?
So, do you want anything? I've got LaCroix. I've got beer. I've got clam soup. it's
Yeah, you
it's
can.
strange.
What about,
No,
any
wait.
other soup?
It's
You
a
don't like meat
chowder.
and soup,
First of all,
period.
it's a chowder.
Meat floating in broths.
She doesn't like meat floating in
Whether
broths.
It's-
fish-
What? Okay.
She doesn't like meat floating in broths.
What,
heard it
okay,
here
So
first.
a bisque or a chowder, even when it's like kind of
Including
mixed into
ramen.
it,
No bisque, no chowder.
including ramen.
That's a chowder is like it's like a It's not like a see-through.
It's a
broth.
porridge,
It's
you're
like
saying?
A porridge like thick. Soup,
Is
so
she
that's
into that
fine.
though? Is she into that?
So do you like bisques though, like a lobster bisque? Would you
Yes.
eat the meat in a lobster bisque, or would you
I don't
eat
think I've
around
ever
it?
seen meat in a bisque. I think
No,
I've
it's
just had
it's
it, like,
yeah, it's
just
baked
the
in there.
Bisque.
It's
like,
baked in.
It's in there, yeah. It's the
So
same to
you're-
do with
you're-
clam
Unless
chowder.
I
You
don't
keep
know
saying
what this
soup.
is.
You're misrepresenting me.
Clam chowder. Okay, she knows what I'm talking about when I say clam soup. You're thinking of chowder.
Chowder.
Yes. See? She knows what I'm talking
I'm
about.
sure there's a thin broth clam soup, but let's move on.
I'll eat
All
chicken
right.
noodle soup, but I won't eat the chicken. In it.
Yeah. There we go.
You know what's a shame
I
is
win.
she's sick and she can't even have the right medicine,
No, I
which
agree
is
with
chicken
you.
noodle soup.
I win
I'm
easily.
I'm
Again.
so glad you two sickos found each other.
Except she loves ramen, but she doesn't eat the meat in it. She just eats the noodles and then she takes the meat out.
That strikes me as too much work. What about
Yeah.
vegetarian ramen? Will she get but she still wants the meat. She just eats it
No.
separate.
Yeah, she'll like the broth is fine. She just doesn't like any type of meat in broth.
But she'll take it out and eat it separately.
No, she doesn't, because then it's just wet.
Well, why get it with the meat?
I think a lot of the times it just comes. You don't get a choice.
Okay, well, I'm
They're
not
like,
gonna-
This
I'm
is
not
how the
gonna
soup
harp on it.
comes.
We can change tack now.
Uh huh.
We can talk sandwiches, especially
Okay.
stovetop grilled
Yeah.
sandwiches.
But I do want to clarify I did win easily this debate because I did bring in a second source to verify what I was saying, and you brought nothing to the table. So I did win this debate easily, handily.
No, you didn't. Yogurt, what do you think about soup, baby? Oops.
Yogurt doesn't know what the fuck a soup is.
Yeah, well, I don't think Denise does either.
No, she knows what a soup is. She's more of a soup head than me. Certainly.
She's not a soup head.
Mm-hmm. Sorry to say.
Well, now, that
I'm not talking shit. I'm saying you're more of a soup head than me. Get out of here. It wasn't mean. It was very respectful.
I'm kind
Very
of
respectful.
petting the cat now, and I really like that because she's very soft. And now I don't want to come back to the stream. So, what do we do about that?
Malcolm is saying fuck soup. Broadly fuck soup.
Broadly fuck soup.
Claude, what is sancocho?
I'm curious as well. Also, chicken noodles fine. I don't like rice in a soup really. Well, no, it's not my favorite.
I do like it. I like a chicken and rice, but mostly if I'm also dunking a sandwich
I want a
in
noodle.
it.
That's the thing is if I'm having soup, I gotta have something to go in it. I like a doughy baguette. You know?
Yeah.
That sandwich I had today, they just took parts they had of a chicken Caesar salad at the store and put it on a baguette.
Mm-hmm.
That was a salad sandwich I had today. Very dry.
All right. Someone's saying matzo ball. How do you feel about matzo ball soup?
I don't think I've ever had it.
I'd say good broth, and then it's just kind of like a.
Oh, you know what? I have had it. I'm not a huge fan of matzo balls.
It's okay. It's not bad, certainly, but it is just like a big ball of bread in broth, which is it's fine.
No disrespect to God's chosen people, but it's a mid soup.
Yeah. Pho, I don't really like pho very much.
It depends how you like that like fennel sort of taste.
That's the thing. I think it's that is what I'm not crazy about is that broth.
I do like pho, but I prefer ramen. So if I'm going out for a big hearty Asian soup, I'm probably going to lean ramen. Because it's a treat. It's not often I'm going out for it.
You're in Minneapolis, you're on Eat Street, you know you're getting pho, right? And maybe go get an espresso at the Spy House.
Spy House, that's cool.
It's like a coffee shop. And then go check out the abandoned Kmart that I think is still there, blocking the middle of one of the busiest streets. Completely cuts off right down the middle, one of the busiest streets in the city. It's awesome.
I'm gonna speaking of fish, I'm gonna jump onto some clear bait here.
Let's go for it.
Root beer float, soup or no? Obviously not.
No, we don't do that.
I'm not going to partake in these thought experiments. Is lasagna
we don't
a sandwich?
play child's games.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? You know, is such
Who
and
gives
such
a
a
fuck?
taco? No one cares.
Didn't we get
No one
through all
cares.
this shit?
Although
in like
I will say to you,
2007?
McGonagall, I care about you. I'm glad
Sure,
you're
of course.
here.
Yeah.
I think I value you. I want you to thrive. I want you to be great.
You've just earned. You're fully funded in the first round of What a Show Angel Investments.
That's right. And it's not a financial commitment, but a spiritual commitment. So let's give it up for our friend.
I was wondering if the clapping was coming.
Apparently, the Kmart got looted during the protests, and it's riots.
Yeah,
and it's a post office now.
Well, I think it's a temporary post office. That was crazy. So I went back there like not too long after everything happened, like the uprising. And it was pretty nuts because there are so many buildings that are just like there's trailers in front of the building where they actually work out of because everything was,
CVS, Scott, I just want to say the reason
crazy.
we were late was because of the high-speed chase. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We saw him get taken out of the car, Patrick. He was wearing a Cowboys sweatshirt.
Did he live?
Yeah, he was fully alive.
There were like 6 shots in that window.
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Good God.
I know. Ugh.
Oof.
Yeah, the lasagna theories were a big thing at RT for a week because Most of the company seems to love
anything that
shit.
has like clickability,
I can tell you it was a big thing.
they'll jump on it
Yeah.
like sharks.
And I'll say this, lasagna, not a sandwich. Hot dog is a sandwich.
And I'll say this: who the fuck cares?
I'll say
We
it.
figured we had all these discussions in like 2008 on BuzzFeed
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'm finding
Ranker.
out what house I am at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I am finding the most lol-worthy cat videos.
Yeah.
And I'm
I still
talking
do
about
that.
the debates, you know? And I don't care if you disagree with me or agree with me. We're not talking about it. It's like regional food chains.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to us. Okay? We're above it all because we're better than everyone else.
So let's talk sandwiches and regional sandwiches. Charlotte, what's your favorite regional sandwich?
I don't know if you could call it a regional sandwich, but I mean you could, but not like a cheesesteak. It's regional to Vietnam. It's the banh mi.
Banh mi.
Banh
Also,
mi.
if you're on Eat Street in Minneapolis
Oh,
on Nicollet, grab it, and you don't want pho, maybe try a banh mi.
I love a banh mi. I used to live in Alhambra for like a month or two,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
you walk out of your house, you've got $2 in your pocket, and you can get a delicious baguette sandwich. A banh
I
mi.
mean, that's the amazing thing is that it's so cheap. And
the
then-
best ones are so because you can get really fancy ones all around LA that
Of
are
course,
like
of
grass fed, and it's gonna have like a special aioli, and like they
No,
added
no,
a
you don't
bunch
want
of
none of
shit
that.
that you don't
You don't want
need.
none of
Like it's
that.
got peanuts on it or something, and you say no. I rebuke this. I spit in the face of this notion. I want something extremely simple from a place that the roof is leaking
Yep.
and there's only plastic cutlery.
So I do love a banh mi.
It's a
I
great
love it.
sandwich, but I'm curious to hear
I-
what you're about to say.
You know, I got beef. Cilantro.
You're not a big, yeah, you're one of those soapy cilantro guys.
Gotta get cilantro. However, I do appreciate that the cilantro is very easily removable. They
Yeah, it's-
generally they put like the entire like stem
Yeah.
on the sandwich.
As someone who
so it's
does-
really easy to take off.
As someone who likes cilantro, I'm bothered kind of by the fact that it is not in the sandwich. It is laid
No.
across like a heavy garnish. And it's not just the
Yeah.
leaves, it's the whole fucking thing.
It's like a stick of cilantro.
Yeah, but oh my god,
Yeah.
pickled daikon.
But it's good. It's a good sandwich.
is-
I don't like carrots in most circumstances. I can generally eat the shredded carrots on a banh mi. It doesn't bother me.
It has to be a good balance. The thing that's the hallmark of a good sandwich is that it's every ingredient works together. You know? That's what
Not-
I'm always saying.
Not at most sandwich places, though. I've noticed that most sandwich places, it's how much bullshit can we fit on this
That
fucking thing?
seems to be the trend.
What is it? Ike's, right?
Well,
You been to
Ike's,
Ike's?
yes, Ike's has
Okay.
its place definitely.
Because you can make a sandwich from Ike's taste good, but you have to remove half the ingredients from it first because they ask you, if you order a meatball sub, by default it comes with like Italian dressing and mustard.
Yeah, very strange. There's
A
so many flavors on an
meatball sub.
Ike sandwich. It's
What the fuck
it's
are you doing?
constant shit
it's
going
a
on.
meatball sandwich is a perfect sandwich. You do not need to do anything to it. Why would you add like dressing?
I gotta say though,
That's crazy.
Dutch Crunch. I used to not be a lover of Ike's, but
Mhm.
I kind of changed my tune because I'm like, if that's the kind of thing you want, you're not going to get it somewhere else.
No,
Because you
that's
can
true.
get it, you
Yeah.
can get a disgusting behemoth of a sandwich most places. That's like, oh, this has got fries and chicken tenders and a fried egg and calamari and 8
Yeah.
kinds of tomato, and we put Thousand Island dressing and white chocolate and salmon roe on it, and it's called the Beelzebub, and we can get
And
it
it
to your
tastes
house
like
in 18
shit.
minutes, and it tastes fucking awful, and you
Yeah.
can't fit your mouth around it. You little piggy, you little piggy. You go like, right? And then you're like, please put it in my mouth. Fat
Yeah.
Sal's is like that.
Yeah.
And it's a travesty, but I have been known to get it sometimes.
I'm trying to remember. There was a place there's a Cuban place across the street from my college, which may be impossible to find because my college had like 30 buildings spread across South Loop, Chicago.
I'm quite hungry now.
But it was very good and it was cheap, and I was there constantly. Constantly.
Well, speaking.
But yes,
of,
the Cubano and the
Cubano,
I think it was called Cafecito in Chicago. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. I like a
highly
media noche
recommend.
better than a Cubano.
I was just gonna say, the medianoche, the Cubano gets all the credit, but the medianoche, I think, is the better sandwich.
It's a proper iteration on a classic sandwich. Cause you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of like ham on sandwiches. I used to love it. I used to ask for ham and cheese. You know.
I mean, there's ham on a medianoche.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
On a Cubano and a medianoche, I'm like, this is good. This works. It's perfect.
That's I will say, tend to take the pickles off.
That's right. Because you are.
It's just a difference in bread, right? It's like the same thing. Just
one's
different
square
bread.
and one's long, right?
Not even. I think it's like the shape is, or maybe you might be right. I think it's cut differently and the bread is a little different. But
The medianoche sandwich.
I'm also not
Cuban
mustard
sandwich
crazy,
is served on a
but-
firm, crusty Cuban bread, which, if it's done wrong, can be dry and not pleasant. Medianoche is served on a soft, sweet, and doughy bread.
Omar was telling me if you go to Porto's, you can get the croquettes put in the medianoche, and he said he can still taste it despite not having eaten meat in however long.
That's powerful.
He said he can still taste it if he closes his eyes.
He can recall the taste of croquettes and sandwiches.
And now I got a question: the Philly cheesesteak, is it actually good there? Because I see that cheese sauce that goes on it, and I think a cheese sauce.
So there's a few ways you can get it at Philly cheesesteak. The cheese
But I'm
sauce is
talking the
whiz,
classics.
but you can still get it with just like provolone. Is a great option.
This
You
is
can get it with
this is
all
from one of
kinds-
the original spots.
Well, I
Those
mean,
two that are
there's two
are they
famous
just- they're
spots,
just
Pat's and
cheese
Gino's,
whiz.
but they suck.
Okay.
Also, one is run by a certified xenophobe who made
I
sure
mean, it's
to-
Philadelphia. What did that the fuck? Yeah, if you got two stores selling the same things, one of them's gonna be a hateful.
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, exactly, right. He the whole thing was he put up a sign in his store that was like basically amounted to, if you're gonna order, speak English.
Oh, jeez.
So
Woo!
yeah. Apparently there's a barge that
Ay,
is
ay,
going
ay.
through on the Duluth cam. Let me size this up a little bit. It's a little rainy down there, or up there, over there, around there. Anyway, I get whiz wit because I like the cheese sauce.
Yeah.
The wit is with onions. Hold on, the better heart is playing. There's a lot of great cheesesteak spots around Philly. I mean, like cheese, meat, and bread. It's a classic combination. You can
Yeah.
go to, you got Steve, Jim's. Is another one that's like some combination of syllables with like SHs, like Oshkosh Bagosh, but not that. Can't remember. It's a great sandwich. It's a great sandwich though. The best thing about Steve's is that I think it's Steve's Ishkabibbles, yeah. Steve's Prince of Steaks.
Okay.
To be the Prince of Steak.
a good name. It's a great name.
It's a good sandwich too.
You
There
start
was a
looking at
place
food. I was
called I think
sorry.
Jimmy's.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I was riding one of the best Philly memories I have is riding my bike back from work at 2:30 in the morning, texting a whole group of people and saying, I'm pulling over to get this is not an asexual show, this is an extremely sexual show.
Yeah,
But pulled
you are
over
missing a lot of
at a
clues.
cheesesteak place, and my friend met me and we had cheesesteaks at 3 a.m. and it was great.
That's great. It's
We
the best.
we stand proudly arm in arm with our asexual siblings here on the internet, but this is an extremely sexual show. Not like explicitly, but the energy is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have Minnesota. Not a great sandwich place.
What
there's
do you
plenty.
have
There's
there?
plenty. There's plenty of places where you can get good sandwiches, but they're all just sandwiches from other places, right?
Oh, I see. It doesn't have a regional claim.
No, well, just the Juicy Lucy, which is a burger, which isn't, that's
Guys, have burger or sandwich?
yeah. I don't want to do that, so
Yeah.
we'll skip it. It's a good burger. You can get a good sandwich there, but it's always a sandwich from another place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Gabish?
Kapash? What? So then, what is the iconic food in Minnesota? As Libby Yoru is asking. And
well, I
are
mean,
you
if
into
you're talking
ambrosia salad?
I mean, sadly, it's probably like green bean, fucking hot dish. Or
Yeah.
tater tot hot dish is it would be up there too. but
Definitely
it's
no
not a
hollow
pl-
bread. You
Look,
want all the bread.
I
in
will
there.
I'll say you can get incredible food in Minneapolis and St. Paul even. A lot of really great restaurants and sandwiches. Not a lot of good like dirty quick places, unfortunately. But you can get really good food there. But it's not. It's gonna be for It's not gonna. It's not a Minnesota thing.
Fried
Fried
walleye,
Walleye's always good.
but maybe gay.
It's okay. Look, it's okay.
It maybe
Oh
makes you
no!
gay.
You know what I will say? You know where we do excel? Is bars. Now we've talked bars before, yes?
Like spitting bars on a track.
It sounds like
Oh, like
maybe
drinking.
No, we've not. No, not bars, not drinking. This is
Oh,
food.
bars. Yes, the dessert.
Yes.
Tell me about it again, though.
Bar-
tell me
so
the
bars-
story about the bars, Patrick.
Bars is a term that basically refers to any and all desserts which are cooked in like a pan, like a
Sweet casserole.
and
sweet
sweet
hot
casserole
dish.
kind of, yeah. It can be almost indistinguishable from a cookie or a brownie, but it is not a cookie or a brownie because it is cooked in a pan
Yeah.
and then cut into rectangles,
Yeah.
making it a bar. So yeah, a 7-layer bar. That's an example.
Sounds
you
good.
got like there's a bunch of weird names for them that just sound
Let's hear some of them.
grossly Minnesotan, but I can't remember. It's been too fucking long.
Make something up.
Puppy chow is also a big thing.
I love puppy chow.
Um,
Because you just
yeah,
you
that's a big thing in Minnesota.
corrected me because I called it monkey mix.
Yeah, that's the capitalist term for it. That's how they sell it. That's how Chex gets away with selling
The
it.
Chex Corporation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Muddy
Dolly
Buddies
Bar.
is also the capital. Is also
Oh,
the
you know what? I
capitalist
said Muddy
term.
Buddies. Puppy chow is what you corrected me on. Monkey mix never came up.
Yeah, that sounds right.
$1 Million Bar.
Long-term success in network marketing comes
So here we
only
go. Oh, Scotcheroos. You ever have a Scotcheroo?
I mean, maybe. I can't possibly divine what that is. Also,
Well,
Cyclocentric, thank you for subbing.
A Scotcheroo is like a Rice Krispie bar, but made with butterscotch chips instead of like marshmallows.
Interesting. Does that
And then
bind
like
it as
peanut
well?
butter. Yes, it does. It's probably denser than like a marshmallow base.
So it's like a crunchy.
and then
it's a bar. I get, yeah.
and then it's got chocolate on top. But a lot of these are like, so that's a
Yeah.
Rice Krispie bar. Most of
Real
these are
quick
like a dough.
before it goes, I want to say Lewis Manners. As a Brit, I have no idea what's happening. As a Brit, you should be taking notes. We're talking
That's right.
about good.
Unless you want to
regional
keep
food.
eating eels and Jello for the rest of your life.
You guys have got it.
Big ups.
You've got beans on toast, and it seems like not much else. You have curry.
No, they have eels and gelatin.
Oh, I'm sorry, and jellied eels. Sorry,
Yeah.
continue about. I had it was low hanging fruit. I had to swoop
I
in
know.
there. Yeah.
We're sorry. Also,
yeah.
meat pies are pretty good too.
Yeah. No. Shouts out shepherd's pie. I don't know. Yeah.
One of my other favorite things that my aunt used to make that I don't know if it's regional is it's like s'mores bars made with golden grams.
Oh, I've had that shit. It rocks.
Yeah, okay. So it might not. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so fucking. Those are so good. Damn, I gotta make some bars tonight.
long-term success.
Gabe
Also,
McClafferty.
I think I'm
Forget
saying
it.
it wrong. It's
Pasties,
bars.
pasties,
Or
bars.
bars. Bars.
It's
Gotta
like
make
that
some
new
bars
movie,
tonight.
Tar.
Tar. Hey, make
It's-
some
it's-
bars tonight.
I brought some. I
Are
know
you
you've
going,
been.
if you're going up to the lake, take some bars.
Is it the kind of thing where like I know you guys have been having a hard time, so I brought some bars for the family and a hot dish.
Yes. Oh, 1,000.
You
That is
should- yeah. You
You've
know,
nailed
so-
it so thoroughly that I can't agree more heartily with you. That is exactly what happens if someone is having a hard time. A hot dish and bars. Yes, absolutely.
Which one of us is hot dish and which one's bars?
I don't know.
Because I feel like
actually.
hot dish and bars is like a really good, like shock jock morning DJ Zoo Crew name for us.
Yeah. It's
feel
one of
like-
those things that if I saw it, I'd be like, this sounds like pandering.
I feel
But
like
then
I'm
I'd be
hot
like,
dish
It's pretty good though.
because I'm whiter and the words are longer.
Uh-huh.
That's
And I'm
really
bars because I
you're-
rap. Because I got bars because I rap.
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
I
You
think
listening to Hot Dish and Bars in the evening?
I think the other nice thing about the bars thing is it's not like. I mean, you can get them in restaurants, of course, whatever. But like, it's definitely a thing that is largely in kitchens, like home kitchens.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I can.
It's
picture
not like
it
a
now.
thing that you think to go out and like buy at a restaurant, which you definitely they're out there, whatever. But like, it's something you largely only eat in your friend's basement.
I mean, it's like when you've
something.
seen, if you've been somewhere where they have s'mores as an option on the dessert menu, and they have to bring
And
out
you
a
say,
complex.
"Fuck off."
They bring out a complex
Yeah.
apparatus that includes like a little sterno in a tiny like cast iron housing, and a big wooden platter to house all the ingredients, and it's like, what the fuck? Get cake. First of all, what are you
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
ordering dessert?
I know that
I
is
never
insane.
get dessert.
To me.
Like, rarely am I
is-
getting
is
dessert
that
when
not
I'm out
crazy?
to dinner. You go somewhere else,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I
That's-
tapped into something.
Anytime somebody orders dessert at a restaurant, I'm like, what are you doing?
It's strange.
First of all, yeah, it's bizarre. And
yeah.
then, if you are going to go get dessert, you go to a dessert place afterwards.
And if you're in a major
The
American
separate
city,
location.
you will find it.
It's there.
It's there.
Sometimes it's ice cream. Yeah, sometimes it's ice cream. Sometimes it's too cold for ice cream. But
Now-
like, you still might go get it.
It's a certain level, right? If you're at an Applebee's, get the lava cake, right?
Just get anything.
Get
Who gives a
anything.
shit?
Who
You're
gives a
already,
shit?
You've already lowered the bar so.
You are
low
eating
that-
at the
yeah.
freezer aisle.
Take a
of
take a shit in
Avon's.
the seat when you leave. Who
And
cares?
then the next person will eat it because that's what lava cake is. It's great. Big fan of chocolate lava cake. I like when it
Yeah.
oozes out. It makes me
Particularly
happy.
from Applebee's.
It really helps wash down the spinach and artichoke dip. But
Yeah.
if you're out at like a restaurant, like, you know what? Italian place, cannolis, I get it. Oh, I love a cannoli. I like the ricotta.
Cannolis are great.
Cannolis are great. And if you're at the Italian place, that's where you get a cannoli. But it's always only ever just like cheesecake, chocolate cake, bread pudding, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably
usually not-
good.
and you know that bread pudding sucks shit.
Yeah, it could be
bread pudding-
passable, but
ooh,
like
bread pudding
but if you can
rocks.
find a dessert place and get
Holy
some
fuck.
good bread pudding,
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Forget about it.
I'm forgetting about it. I'm literally
Forget
right now
about
forgetting
it.
about it.
Here's the other thing: is sometimes you'll get even at like a diner, they'll have pies, and I'm like, oh, I'm a big pie head. I love pie. I love baking pie. I love eating pie.
Diner, good dessert spot, yeah.
And good designer pie. Good diner pie is good, but it's like $6 a slice.
What's happened to this country?
What the fuck?
$20 for crudité, $6
Mm-hmm.
for diner pie. All this in Joe Biden's America?
The Perkins pie is probably still expensive. You ever been to Perkins? They got that out there in the East Coast.
No,
They
I
got
don't-
Perkins.
They might
of a
actually.
Midwest
I've
thing.
never been. We had Friendly's, which was sort of like a diner chain.
I imagine it's probably the same. Yeah.
They
it's
had
sort
a-
of like
a
is it
very-
just barely? Is it like a step above Denny's? I'll think
Yes, and they had a lot of ice cream dishes.
What?
One was like the mint monster, I think, mint chocolate monster, and it had a Reese's cup split in twain, stuck in like ears, and it had a monster's visage.
Yeah. That sounds. Yeah. I think
Yes, though
everyone
it
has
is a
their
step
like.
above
It's
Denny's.
just above Denny's, but not much above Denny's. And yeah. Whew.
Damn, gets me heated. I just like, if you find a good dessert place, hold on to it. There's a spot in San Diego that I've been to a couple times that like is a cocktail bar and dessert place. And they have this bread pudding that is amazing. And as far as like food goes, you can get a charcuterie board, but that's pretty much it.
Long-term success
Yeah.
in network
They
marketing
are
comes only
focused
if you've got
singularly.
products that move people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it is exactly. It's near like Seaside Village, I think.
Never been.
What is bread pudding?
not true. I mean-
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like savory sweet stuffing.
Yeah. How do I keep moving so far away?
You're a leaner. I can move you over
Yeah.
if you want to lean over that way.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
What do I want to have for dinner now? I was hungry, but now I've come back around to not being hungry because I was mad about people ordering dessert.
Mhm.
Especially if there's like a whole group of you. I haven't gone out to a big dinner anytime recently. Like, any big dinners I've been at with friends have been at people's houses. But
We'll get like Korean barbecue or do a hot pot or
I
something.
haven't done that forever. We should get Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just me and you.
Deal.
Yeah.
So we order as if
there
there were 6 of us.
Yeah, right. Yo, there's some. The last time I got Korean barbecue, they wanted to turn that table over quick. If it's
Oh,
like a
yeah?
good
They're
place,
trying to get you
they
out of
wanted me to get the fuck. I don't know if that. I'm sure that's because it's a popular place, but I was there with my ex, and they were basically like, okay, let's fucking go. What do you want? Mochi? Sure, I'll give you some fucking mochi. Just go, get out, okay?
Mhm.
Really good, really good. And
Yep.
pictures on the wall. Keanu had been there.
Oh.
Snoop Dogg had been there.
Mm.
Psy had been there.
Mm.
Open Gangnam Style, remember?
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, remember the Open Gangnam Style, right?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I've talked a lot about the holy trinity of 2012. Gangnam Style, Call Me Maybe, and Thrift Shop. Really summing up a whole moment there.
Yeah.
Where it was like, what do we want from the internet? What do we want from popular culture?
I was watching the Always Sunny episode where they're trying to win like bar of the year or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they keep going to that one bar with like the really weird and Call Me Maybe is always playing. They have like that interaction that they're trying to replicate for the rest of the episode of like the bartender and the will they won't
The will they won't they? I've had orgasms. I've had tons of orgasms, dude. They're just lighting D they're blowing her out so you can't see any of her features.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. Higsby wants us to get on a plane to Toronto and eat Korean barbecue and make a video of it.
Toronto known for its Korean barbecue?
I mean, it's.
I know it's a very diverse, vibrant city.
Oh, is Macklemore a Seattle rapper? Is he a Seattle native?
Yes.
That's really special. I didn't know that.
Is he still around? Is he making music?
I think it depends what Ryan. It's so
what's
funny
his name?
because it always comes after Macklemore.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Lewis? Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever. You could have said anything. Macklemore let everyone but the Oklahoma Thunder use his music in stadiums. Okay, so yes, a Seattle Supersonics fan. I like pettiness. Macklemore. Oh my god, that was him in the chase tonight.
Really?
He had one of the most smug faces for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Can you believe this guy has a gay uncle? I wouldn't have thought so.
That song's wild.
That can't change, even if I could, even And if I wanna do, I
That
mean,
was
she's
progress,
good.
though, in 2012.
Yeah, that was huge. To
Yeah,
have
a straight
this
white
guy
rapping
being
about,
like, I think it's
being
cool.
gay is fine. Because drawing is gay, he also says in that song, right?
Yeah, and he kept his room clean.
Mm-hmm.
We've covered this on the show. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty, better known by his stage name as Macklemore. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. He's got a bunch of kids. He's 5'10", so I think he's a great candidate for the leg lengthening surgery. Just over the hump.
Yep. That's why I'm getting it.
Yeah.
5'10's fine. It ain't bad.
But 6'1"
Right?
is better.
But come on. If all I have to do is have both my legs snapped in two, have a metal rod, an adjustable metal rod inserted
A medieval
into the bone,
torture device?
Yeah, and then just they crank it every couple of months, and I'm in excruciating pain. But at the end of the day, I'm 2 inches taller. Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up the images on this. They might be kind of gruesome. Nope, they're not. Okay, great. They have little arms. This one's my favorite. Because this guy has such tiny arms.
Oh, I know. My favorite thing in the world is is he not wearing shoes in the first photo and he is in the second photo?
Yes, and he's also got
Yeah.
very long pants. You know, just for the
I'm gonna
job you want, right?
So I'm gonna say those shoes definitely have lifts in them, because that's way more than 3 inches taller.
You can also see that he's like standing up as tall as his legs will allow him. Like he's fully like at attention.
How much taller does it say he is? I can't see it. It's too blurry.
I think he went from 5'3" to maybe 5'9". It might be a 6-inch difference. He may have done it on his femurs and shins.
I don't think that's possible.
No, some of them do get it on both segments of leg. Because guess what?
What?
I read that whole stupid fucking article you sent me.
That I sent
didn't
you?
even want to. And you didn't even
Yeah.
read it all. And I
No, I
felt
didn't. I
compelled,
skimmed it.
and it was deeply upsetting. And there are guys
It
that get it
sucks.
done on their
It
tibia and their
sucks.
femur.
Oh my god.
That's why his arms seem so little. It's because he added 6 inches. Wouldn't it be funny if in the second picture he made the doctor take his shoes off?
Yes. It's gotta be so fucking. I mean, it's excruciating. Like you're in like brutal, excruciating pain to gain like. I mean, the funniest ones are when it's like you go from like 5 foot to 5'3".
Yeah, that's.
I mean, come on. What are you doing?
This picture is so strange
Oh,
to me.
what the fuck?
Oh, well,
Why
it
do
looks
they all
like
have
he had.
shoes on
Well,
in
he's
the
not
post-op?
taller though. This seems to be
It's just
he's
a
like
surgery,
bow-legged.
different
Yeah, it's
surgery
just a
I had,
different surgery, I guess. I mean, it's definitely a surgery that is used for people who have like, say, one leg is not as long as the other. Like it's a very old surgery. It's a corrective surgery, but only recently has it definitely gained prevalence as a cosmetic procedure.
Right.
Because it's apparently
Right.
extremely intensive and probably fairly painful.
Well, I think it's brutally painful. You have to learn how to walk again.
Here's this doctor again. This guy got 3
There you go.
inches.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? Embrace being a short king, and go to
That's-
therapy. Like just
That's
go
what I
to
was-
therapy,
yeah.
right?
Also, like, if you're just confident,
You
and
own it.
yeah, own being a short king, you're gonna do just fine.
Daniel
You're gonna be fine.
Radcliffe, short, but he became
Yep.
Harry Potter. When he was in the womb, they told his mom,
Yeah.
"This kid's never going to be
This
taller
is-
than maybe 5'6".
Yeah.
And she cried a lot, and
Mhm.
she thought, she had to make a tough decision, right?
We've been over this before, but yeah. You either find a short queen or find a tall queen. Who gives a fuck?
If you find a
Find
short
someone who's a
queen,
foot taller than
you guys are, you can be really cute together. You will be like a little couple. You know, that's
Mhm.
notable. You can own
Mhm.
that. And if you find a tall queen or king or person, then congratulations. You are the de facto little spoon.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I think tall
Or
people
big
should
little
be
spoon, which is an interesting dynamic.
big little spoon. Yeah, I know, because you know, tall people, they want to be little spoon too. I've been bigger person.
All right, little big spoon.
I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I've been the bigger person, and I've been both spoons. But
Of course.
I'm sorry, but for my money, unequivocally, being the little spoon is better. Way better.
Why's that?
Because you get to just scooch up in there. You don't have to worry about your arm going numb. If you've got more, you know, lateral movement you can make, you can just get out of the bed if you need to.
Mhm.
It's just better. You're safe, you're enveloped. And look, maybe I've got
Oh,
preferences.
you're not safe.
Yeah, I guess I could be
Believe
popped
me,
like
you're
a
not
grape.
safe.
I'm the big spoon. You're not going anywhere.
You're in incredible danger.
Listen, as far as spoons go, I'm sure people have different feelings about this, but I mean, my money is on little, the tiny spoon. Money on spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this doctor? In Hollywood. All right, here's a bunch of them.
Makes sense.
Here's a guy that went from 5'5" to 5'8". It looks like they look like a doll.
I mean, his looks a little more normal.
He's got big
the waist
feet.
is so low. The waist is so
This
low.
is very low. Also, you know,
Or something. I don't know.
the jeans rolled up
I think
a
the
little
jeans
bit
are
much.
fucking it up a little, yeah.
Jeans are strange. I wish we could get a higher quality photo.
How much does this surgery cost? It's crazy expensive, and it's not covered.
It's like
by insurance,
$70,000.
Wait, what is this guy? What?
Is that his dick?
Oh, never mind. It's just the. Oh, is that his enhance? Oh, there's a bunch of arrows pointing to it, so yes. Wait,
no,
I
they're
don't
not.
know. I'm
That's
looking at
measuring the
something else.
hands next to each other.
Oh. Enhance on that far right image. Enhance.
I think that's his dick. I can't anymore.
Enhance. Control Z.
I can't. I can't.
Control Z
I
enhance.
did. I did. I
Control
did
Z
it.
scroll.
I did it.
Enhance.
I can't.
Download the image and enhance it in Photoshop further.
Okay, I've done so.
Okay.
Control Z. Yelling Control Z at somebody is really good. What if we find out that the doctor was giving them pieces of his bone all along, and it's a giving tree situation?
Oh, that can be cool.
Also, like, bro, you don't need this surgery. You've clearly got an enormous penis.
Right. 5'8" and a half, above 6 feet, and gelled hair now.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, I guess that's because maybe it has something to do with growing further from the Earth's magnetic core.
What could be?
That's possible.
I
Because he's
think what
taller,
happened
so
is
he's
he
closer to the
gained-
North Pole.
I think he gained a couple inches in height and was like, time to do the rest of me now. And bought a gallon of LA looks.
I thought you were talking about his dick.
Oh no, you
He
got I'm
just
sure.
did-
No, that's natural.
He gels out his dick.
Hey,
Yeah,
Doc,
yeah. If you
while
put
I'm
enough
here,
product on it, it can't shrink.
it gets bigger, yeah.
Yeah, the doctor becomes so little. So these pictures are
Apparently-
taken on the same
apparently-
day.
Apparently there's like dick surgeries now that are taken off too.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was in that same article or something else, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you spent $70,000 to stand at
Be
5'6".
5'6".
Are you kidding me? Why? Someone needs to get a handle on all these software engineers.
What? Is that a knock? Hang on a second.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. Just why is he wearing pajamas on day one? Why is the doctor so much taller?
Yeah, if you are a coder or software developer of any kind living in the Bay Area, just it's okay. You don't need this surgery. Isn't that right? Like, I am getting it for Leica though.
Which legs?
Well, the front two were doing the femur, the back two were doing the other.
Wow, that's cool.
Right?
I like what Wanderlight said, which is just transition. It's true. Just transition about it. Just take
transition
estrogen
about
about it, you know?
It's such an easier solution than spending $70K to break your legs.
It's interesting. Yeah, no, it's easy. It's so easy. I
Yeah.
used to be average height, but now I'm fairly tall.
Yeah,
It's that easy.
it's that easy.
And I tried to break my legs. They're just too strong.
Yeah, they're like oak. It's like a treated oak, kind
Yeah.
of.
It's reinforced. I don't have marrow. I have rebar.
Yeah. Like Wolverine.
Yeah. My adamantium bones.
Mm-hmm.
Legend. Did you notice how much taller the doctor is in the second photo?
There's some very tricky photography shit happening here, because I mean, I don't even know if it's intentional. It might
Yeah,
just be bad
it
photography.
seems like they're
but,
just taken by
Doctor
different
changes
people.
height constantly. Yeah.
You know what's funny is, like, I have 18 tabs about leg lengthening surgery open right now, and I will turn off my computer to go play God of War after this, and will not revisit it for 4 days. And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna go, what the fuck is this? It's just a picture of
Yeah.
Macklemore. Like, I don't remember opening that. I know I
Yeah,
did.
That's why I close tabs constantly and regularly.
I'm never closing tabs. I'm keeping tabs on every tab I have open.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
The really low res ones are very funny. Because it looks like a fake article picture at the bottom of, like, something that you just read.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they could shorten your legs if you asked? And arms to make it look good? So that it looks
Almost
good.
certainly. Yeah, so you look like an Ewok.
Yeah. And that was my follow-up. How short and how hairy can they make you?
Yeah, no, it's a two-pronged treatment that involves taking out chunks and Rogaine, full body Rogaine treatments. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Are there like stripes drawn on this guy's arms?
I don't know, but
Or is it an undershirt? Because it looks like he's got offensive tattoos.
Sooner in the chat brought up a good point. Why don't they just stand next to a thing that measures height? Like they have at most doctor's offices.
No, the doctor needs to be in every single picture, cheesing like an asshole.
No, the doctor can still be there, but just like, put one of those things on the wall.
Well, we know the doctor is 5'8" and a half.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like. So he hasn't even got his own surgery done.
Can
Or
you
do
get
think
your?
he has?
Can you do this surgery on individual finger digits? Can I have like a
Oh,
finger like
yeah.
the eye so I can look for bugs and trees?
Yeah.
Just one very long middle finger. I think that would be cool.
Ianu. I agree. Everyone should have access to all of this technology for free. But for now, it's still very funny.
Yeah, no, we need a future where you can change any part of yourself easily.
like snapping.
I would love for this digit on my pinky to be the first digit, right? To be
Yeah.
longer by like half an inch, so I can really stretch to get those notes on a bass neck.
I need to be able to walk into a booth and 10 seconds later walk out and I'm a 9 feet tall. And
Well,
I'm
you know,
the tallest man on earth. Okay? That's ever lived.
Yeah.
And I need that accessible to me at all times.
Well,
But
it's
I'm also even skinnier.
yeah, you're Mike TV. It's
I
gonna
need to
become
look scary.
it's gonna become a discussion about fairness and integrity in sports, specifically
Mm-hmm.
women's high school sports. Even though the bones will be
So
incredibly
often
brittle.
the battleground for
Yes, yeah.
important sports decisions.
Because like it's so important to give a shit about. It's so. Oh my god! Not to get into that
And heated.
whole thing, but if someone tells me that a high school football game is televised, my immediate answer is like, that's fucking stupid. Just watch Friday Night Lights.
Right.
You don't need
The
it.
series.
See what Riggs is doing. Yeah, the series,
Yeah.
obviously. Then you go on to watch the movie.
Mhm.
Obviously. I should get back to watching that show. I like it. You know, let's talk about Friday Night Lights. I don't want to talk about transphobia. I want to talk about what
we
I want to talk
barely
about
were.
what I want to talk about what Saracen
We
is getting up
just
to.
accidentally slid into it.
QB1, can you believe it? This kid, all it took was a huge misfortune.
I can't believe it. Oh, you can get those make you taller shoes here too, for sure.
What are making
Look those up.
Like
Can you look up?
Yeah.
Look up like, I don't know. How would you search for it? Like platform?
Heels?
No, because they're in. It's all inside. They're meant to not look like they're platforms. It's like platform shoes.
Subtle
men taller. I don't know.
Platform men taller shoes. Okay. Kanzori grow tall insoles. That seems. Elevator shoes for men. A short man's guide to higher style. And GQ.
There we go. That looks promising. Wait, what about? Hang on. Go back to tall men's shoes.
.com.
Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta go to the bathroom. But
You've got to go get a notebook so you can write down
must see
some of
this.
these shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they might be for tall men, though. He's gone. Nope. They're for short men. Could you imagine how embarrassing it would be to be the same height as your girlfriend? I want to draw green lines all over this picture. It's not about the shoes. It is about having great interaction. So here are some of the insoles. This is so funny. Oh good, there's a video. The important thing about wearing shoes that make you taller is to do everything in your power to accentuate that effect. So, you want to drink from the smallest cups you can get your hands on. That's hugely important. Because then you look bigger overall. Glasses need to be very small. You need your sleeves to stop a little bit before you would want them to. Everything has to appear in such a way that you're big and you can't find clothes to fit you, even though you're 5'7". The height increasing layer, yeah. Mini cans of Coke, that's right. So this is a lot of people applauding this man who previously probably wouldn't have gotten this kind of treatment. But look how tall he is. There are numerous benefits. Firstly, they give the wearer a slight boost to their height. Yeah.
Get into it.
So good news, Patrick. This is the site we were looking for.
Shit.
I'm going to take you to the image that really brought it home.
Wow.
Can you imagine what it's like to wear... I mean, this is 3.5-inch platforms and heels.
Like,
We
okay,
should get
so
you a
there's-
pair of these.
there's we should. There's two Wait, there's no, never mind. There's two things that I know from my research of this my fascination with this surgery is a lot of it I think comes from this weird anxiety of like they get really mad about women wearing heels, right? Because then they're taller.
Yeah, which is demeaning.
Yes. Just don't care about that is my advice.
Yeah. Also,
That's
there are
fine.
few things better in this life than looking up at a woman.
Yeah. So it's fine. It's okay if the woman is taller in heels or in general.
His shoes are so tall. Like, look at this.
I know they're.
He looks like a bionicle.
It looks like he's wearing heels. is
It's
what it looks
completely
like.
unnatural. He looks like he has horse feet. The way the ankle goes up of the laces.
Now that's a surgery I'd be very interested in. Is that of replacing man's feet with horses?
No, that is interesting. Also, why wouldn't you want to be the same height as this woman? She's a stone cold fox.
Right.
This is
It's
perfect.
like-
Look at this. The
You notice
smooch
how he
lines
fill-
are perfect.
Why
Just
does he
like
fill out his shirt more in the second photo?
well, he pulls it up so he can put his hands in his pockets.
Oh, I see. That was intentional for sure.
And it is, but his face is exactly the same.
He might be photoshopped the same face. She is not.
No, yeah.
I think
She's
he
given
is,
us something else in the second photo. She's turned it
I
on a
think-
little bit more. Because
I
this is
think
a
his face
sexier
has
looking
been-
couple.
Yes, I think his face has been cut out and put onto that second body.
You know what? It's interesting you say that you think he's been photoshopped because I was thinking we could fix him in Photoshop.
Quick fix.
Quick fix before the end of the stream. We got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The file is called Leap to Comfort. Anyway, there's a video I want to watch on their site.
Okay.
Let me stop this.
What about the shoes?
I need to turn this down a little
The short
my God.
video.
bit. It is.
It's about confidence. Your interactions with others is just better. Go back, pause that. I want to.
I literally can't do very much. Hold on. Here we go.
Your
Ian's
interaction
chair?
with others is just better with a few inches taller. First of all, grammatically, that doesn't. Right? That's a weird sentence.
Yes. I can't. The player
Okay.
is broken on their site. The embed
Okay.
link is like bad. But you're right. It's just better with a few inches taller. Is just better with the added benefit of being a few inches taller, perhaps.
Sure.
It's just better being a few inches taller. Anyway, let's get all this shit out of here. I want to make... What are we doing here? We're doing content aware scale, obviously.
Yeah. But I think also if we're gonna fix him, we may as well fix her too,
Yeah, I think so. I think so, too.
to make them a better match. Here's my question: she's sticking out her ass a lot more in the first one. Why didn't they do that for the second one?
Because she stands up straight in the second, and I think, like, she's serving a little bit more cunt in the second one.
Why wouldn't you stick out your ass?
I don't know. I think her standing up straight is like, look how much more this couple is up and at 'em, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew, Patrick. I wish I could take that from you.
I know.
Let's rasterize. And let's get to work. Okay. Now
Let's
see,
stretch them first, just to see what you know.
this is pretty good.
Can you do Photoshop in the Discord thing?
Oh, yeah.
Do I think she noticed the shoes? Yes, 1000% she noticed that this guy was
This man was suddenly 4 inches taller than he had been.
Yes, I think she noticed. And she said, "Wow, did you get taller? Did you go through a growth spurt at 27?"
I mean, it's interesting. She looks great in the second photo,
Yeah.
but even better in the first one.
She finally has that long horse nose that she wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not doing anything out wide.
It's because there's so much white. It is
Yeah.
actually working as the feature is intended.
I think his eyes are way too small. If you're going to be taller, you need much bigger eyes.
I hear you, and I agree. I'm just getting rid of some of this nonsense.
Hmm.
Now, this music is great. It's kind of like a tall man's anthem.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's because I ended your stream, so you could see
Mm.
Photoshop. Yeah, so I'm just gonna...
That's still
I'm
kind
not
of
getting
just,
anything
yeah.
from tall.
That's fine.
That's fine, you're right. I think we need to do this anyway. She still looks really good here.
I know, she looks the same.
He looks crazy. She's still 10.
Yeah. And the torsos have remained the same. It's just the legs that
Just
have
the
gotten
legs.
way- Her ankles are broken in the before.
Yes, no, that's true.
But yeah.
But beauty, takes a little bit.
Yeah.
Now he's small, so should his eyes still be big or should they be small?
They should be big either way.
Yeah, you're right. That's my problem with the model. Is his eyes are too small. He looks like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
I love my bug husband. Her face is a little big though, because her face makes his look small.
Yeah.
And I think
Oh, I
what's
can't
most
see the edits you're making. It's through
Oh,
the
you
window.
can't.
I'll just open this. I'll just open the stream.
Okay.
It's nice because her forehead is still really big.
Yeah. Oh, I need to bring her chin up.
Yeah. Chin up.
She looks like she knows something now.
There we go. Like Mega Mind.
He's looking a little. We could slim him down a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think we might want to bring her ass in a bit too.
Yeah, it's a little bit over the top,
Yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous. It's too much. And bring his out, yeah. Look, folks, we didn't invent these beauty standards, okay? We're just... We fixed them. We fixed them.
we gotta do something. We gotta do something with the shoes too.
I mean, obviously, let's make him taller. Just the shoes, though. There we go. No, he's doing her pose. He's like sticking his ass out. those big forearms.
I mean, the shoes could be a little bit bigger for me,
Yeah, yeah.
for my money.
Oh, God. That does look like a horse. Holy shit. Yeah, pointed down.
Oh, I lost it. Oh no, I got him. I kept them. Phew.
He
Okay.
looks good.
He looks really, really good.
He looks way better. Get this surgery, not the tall one or the shoes. Just get this surgery. Take this photo to your doctor.
Yeah.
Say, Doc, this is what I want. I don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts. Just make me fucking look like this. And go out like a. Out. Ooh.
Hold on. Mark, I'm
Doctor's
cooking.
order.
I'm cooking up some heat.
Or murd.
Senatorial candidate?
Yeah.
Is it? How do you spell Mehmet? Mehmet?
I don't know.
I'll just do it. Just as this.
Doc Ozzo.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
cool.
this is- okay. Got it. Yeah, it's cool. This is an insane looking photo.
Oops. What did I do? Oh, I bumped the opacity down.
Ah,
Hey, this is it. All right, guys.
it's really.
We've been What a Show.
Yeah, thank you for your
Did
time.
did you see I accidentally left on this tiny exclamation point?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering. I thought that was just like a thing that didn't get erased.
Should this
Like
be
a line.
should this be a limited time mug? Is it too late to do that?
It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late.
All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Next time.
I mean, you
maybe.
could send it. You could send it to me, and I could do it. But I think it's too late to get
Get it on stream.
to make anything of it. Yeah.
I don't think there's much of a point to do it off stream.
No, yeah.
So-
No, I mean we could do it on stream, but I don't think. I think it's yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
fuck it.
nah.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. We don't
Yeah.
need it. Ladies and
We'll be
gentlemen,
ready.
we've been What a Show. And we do hope that you'll consider not voting anymore. It's horribly destructive to our democracy. Really, we can't describe what this does to the conservative movement, voting. You don't have to do it, you know?
No.
You don't have to do it. Because, like, you know, it's not, your vote doesn't even matter, you know? Don't listen to anything I say. Please vote.
On the record.
Yeah. I like that
All
it
right,
says before and then it goes after. Doctor's order.
Should we? I guess BK is who we read.
BK is who we raid. We say we're always
Is-
saying that.
That's it.
Hey, thanks everybody who subbed. Hope we didn't miss any. I think we might have missed a couple.
We missed a bunch. I'm
Unreal
sure. That's
Dustin, I
okay.
definitely didn't get. Murray, me, and Higsby. I don't think I got.
It's fine.
Well, now I got him.
All right. See you later, Tarful. Starting the raid.
Hasta luego, Tarful. See you on the other side.
We'll play some God of War, I think.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're off. I hate our community. Oh my god, we haven't
Uh-oh.
hit raid yet. Oh no.
I'm hitting it now. Goodbye.
Okay,
everybody.
bye everybody.